Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Thursday, June 11, 2026. Uh, Sorry about the fact that I was late 5 minutes. I had something to answer, something to resolve. Good morning, and good morning again. Let's start as usual. With Bitcoin on daily chart. Someone is calling me. Just wait for a second. Nothing I can do. Sorry, people. Sorry about that, people. Sorry again. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, so Bitcoin, it's in a small range. Hopefully you hear me. Hopefully you have sound and we have image. Do we have it? Usually I respect my program, but some other people don't. And sometimes I cannot delay them. I cannot tell them to fuck off. Okay, so we are fighting 60k, like I said. We are trying to do a W. We are bouncing around 60k. Everyone was expecting 50k, bouncing back to 74. No, we are trying to consolidate this level. It's over yet? Yes. We'll go to the moon. We'll go to 69 and higher? No. I'm expecting same price action like here. Same price action like here. Maybe a bit lower. The volatility a bit smaller. Yeah. But we can, like I said, between 65 and 55, I think it's a good range. If we get a $10,000 range, that will be nice for day traders. Even for some swing traders. Okay. Now, do we have bullish divergence? No. Do we have the OBV telling us, well, the price is stronger than you see on the chart? No. I have reasons to believe that, well, we'll go to the moon, we'll go back above 69? No. So, on daily time frame, I'm still dollar cost averaging. Okay, I'm still dollar cost averaging, slowly indeed. If the market will accept in the long reload zone, below 57 and lower, I don't know, 50, 54, 55, I'll become a bit more aggressive. Probably this indicator will give us a signal if we'll get there. For the moment, you can see we still have a lot of room. Actually, this chart is not the best one to put the crystal ball. The other one. So that's my plan on as a position trader, as an investor. Below 69, slowly, dollar cost averaging. Everyone is bearish. You saw even Anton Kreil and other people say, well, Bitcoin is shit. Well, if I remember correctly, I remember some big investors saying that Bitcoin is rat poison and so on. Yeah, you remember that? So I'm not surprised. Actually, it's a good sign that we are closer to the bottom than to the top. I don't know where the bottom will be. Probably somewhere below 50k or at 50k. Could be a bit higher, could be a bit lower. Is not up to me, people. But it's nice to see that when the price is close to the bottom, you'll see big players telling us, well, Bitcoin is shit and this shit is will go to zero. I didn't hear them say anything at 120. Why didn't they say then, well, sell this shit because it's at the top? Anyway, Prepare for a similar range, maybe a bit smaller. That's the conclusion. Ethereum, similar. We are fighting 1,500. Let's put it with, I don't know. Let's put it with blue. Let's make it big. So we'll see it every time. Let's make it even. Okay. That's better. So price is fighting this level. If we accept below this level and we close below, don't kid yourself. The next level will be 1,000. You like it or not, that's the simplest way to see the market. Big fat round numbers. We had 2,000. We accepted. We tried 2,500. We rejected from 2,500. We got straight down to 1.5. Now I'm expecting something like this, like I told you multiple times. Maybe a retest of 2,000. We got too fast through that level. And then guess what? It's possible to have something like this. If you are looking at an aggressive AB equals CD on like this, you will see that is not impossible. Yeah, let's do it again. This is a AB. This is a CD. Look at the target. If we accept below this level, that's the next target. Slightly below 1,000. I don't have the best memory, but probably if you look left, you'll see something about $800. If I remember correctly, some time ago, we had that level. Let's see what. Well, there you go. Let's see another chart, not the CME one. Let's see a classic one. There you go. You see? 800 and something here. Let's hope that will not be the case and will not go there. Hopefully. I don't have really good news for you people. This year, the only good news this year is that we have volatility. Okay? This year, the only good news is that we still have volatility. Next year, the good news will be probably that we have the Bitcoin bottom. But the volatility will be lower. And shitcoins will still have to bottom. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance a little bit. And I need to zoom out. Yeah, we are in the same area, same range. We can go up or down, but actually we are fighting 60%. We can say whatever we want. We had a bit of an yam here. Some shitcoins bounced a little bit. Wasn't the best scenario for altcoins when Bitcoin dropped and altcoin dropped less. We are still in this range. Let's put weekly chart and you'll see it better. Yeah, look at it. It's a fight at 60%. That's simple. Back on daily. Let's see Ethereum versus Bitcoin. We are at that Wyckoff check, retest, no W on daily. People, if I don't see consolidation like this, at least like this, I'm not thinking about Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. Something like this, something like this, something like this, something. For the moment here we don't have anything. We have lower highs and lower lows and we are still dropping. This candle needs a retest, okay. The retest here, the bounce is pathetic, to be honest. And I think we can go lower. Give me a daily, weekly W here and maybe I'll change my mind. Okay, so now we can go and talk about ES. Do you remember a trader saying something here? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Well, the shoulder was a bit aggressive. Maybe on 4-hour chart you will see it, but... Sorry, 1 second. There you go. Shoulder, head, shoulder. This was the entire shoulder. Today, maybe we'll go back up here and retest the neckline. Maybe we'll do something. Maybe a 38.2 from the entire range. That could be a shorting opportunity if you are a day trader. So something like this, people. Let's assume we take this high, we take the low, and we put not short 3 low zone. No, it's too far away now. Dump chaser zone. Yeah? This one. If we manage to bounce here and you see an M, or you get a trade here, that could be nice. That could be something you can trade. Okay, now that's about ES. On lower time frame, we had some trades. One of them failed. SFU is the champ this summer. Remember that. We have some potential bullish divergence here, trying to form, RSI and MACD, but look at the OBV. OBV is telling us, well, watch out, lower highs, lower lows, YEMs, clear downtrend here. No potential bullish divergence, no nothing. Okay. Gold. Do I need to tell you about gold? To tell you more about gold? I saw Otto posting a short on gold. Gold is pathetic. Gold will probably go and test lower levels. Everyone was expecting gold to go to $10,000 because the gold bugs said so, because Peter Schiff, because something, because someone. Gold is the best. No, people. Gold is good only in specific times. Only if you buy it low enough and you have strong enough patience or big patience. It's not something you should fuck around. If you are a day trader, that's something else. But zoom out on weekly, find a chart with history from 50 years ago, and you'll understand how to trade gold. You can even go manually on daily and draw some fibs, see some ranges, see how to play gold, because he has a specific patterns actually. And if you go and look, you'll understand how gold is moving on higher time frame. On lower time frame is difficult to do that, but oil still in this triangle, still not interested to even frame any setup here. It's still the playground of big boys, and they all fuck around with the public over and over again. Anas, that ESAB equals CD in my chart stopped me out and then hit 3R. Or actually stopped us out and then got lower by a bit. I'll show you in the day trading part. Okay, now I'm still not interested in trading this one. This could explode in volatility at any point in time. That's why I have this kind of triangle here. Is compressing, and we'll do a dark maul most likely. Yeah. Okay. ZEC. Yeah. We have ZEC. Do you know about ZEC? Here I need to go on lower time frame, 4-hour chart to show you something. Remember that we said that sometimes 50% is enough. Well, on lower time frame, it's acceptable here. Yeah? We can take something. It's possible for ZEC to bounce one more time to touch that $500, and then everyone to be bullish and say, well, I told you so. ZEC is strong. ZEC is the best. And ZEC will form an ICM here and will dump like crazy. For the moment, if you took the trade here, that EM on 1 hour or lower, well, get risk free, like I told you yesterday. Okay. Now, Okay, that's ZEC. I don't know why I don't have everything here because I had more. Something happened with the chart. Anyway, calendar. Thursday, June 11. News on Europe, you can see before the New York session. PPI at the New York session opening. Europe conference after the New York session start. Maybe we'll move the market. They are high impact. I don't know what will happen. It's good to be aware of the news and be careful in the news. But I don't see something, I don't know, really strong, really. I just don't see anything special. Lower time frame. Bitcoin. Bitcoin on 1 hour chart. I was waiting for a shark. Didn't get my shark. I told you for a short that I want the market to go here and maybe potentially to go here in the short reload zone and then I'm out. Yesterday, if you remember, I said I'm not taking. It's a valid setup here, but I'm not taking the trade. If you took the trade here, probably you made 1 or 2 hours and then you got a stop loss hit. Then we dumped again and pumped again. For me, staying on the sidelines, smelling, I don't know if it's the correct word, smelling the fuckery in the market was working for me. I didn't do anything, I just waited on the sidelines. Didn't lost anything, didn't make anything. The price action wasn't good enough. I'm trying to get 100% back at day trading. It's a painful process for me at the moment. Even now, you can see I'm not focused 100%. I was answering some calls. I had some things to do. I still have some things to do after I'll close this live stream. In this kind of environment, in this kind of, I don't know, when I'm not able to focus, doesn't matter the reason. Well, I'm not able to focus properly. The best solution, people, the best solution, learn this. The best solution is to zoom out and stay out. If you have any kind of problems, doesn't matter, good, bad, painful, doesn't matter. If you cannot focus, zoom out. So go on a higher time frame and stay out. Select only the trades you'll feel really upset that you didn't took. When you see a crystal clear setup, you say, well, I have to take this setup. I cannot call myself a trader if I don't take this setup. Then you take that trade. Otherwise, stay out. Trust me, it's the best solution. What beginners do when they have problems, they take the trades without thinking too much. They'll say, well, I don't have time to think about this. It's good enough. I'll take it. And that's the beginning of something bad. So zoom out and stay out when you have any kind of problems that need your attention and you cannot focus 100%, 110% on trading. So if you took the trade, Stefan and VIP members, even premium members from the live stream managed to take the SFU. I insisted to make it risk-free. Then we had another SFU here. That one made probably 2R or something. And we are bouncing back. Didn't hit my shark for entry, didn't hit my SFU level, is going up as I predicted. I'm joking, I don't predict the market, but as I was expecting here in the short reload zone, rejecting multiple times from 61.8. If we'll accept and we'll form an M or we'll do something nice, well, I could take a trade. If the market is strong and will test the equal highs here, and SFU that level, definitely. That's the kind of the trade I want to take. So if I'll see the market bouncing aggressively in the London session or in the New York session, bouncing here, an SFU in this level, that's the kind of trade I was talking. The trade that I need to take if I call myself a trader. If I'm able to take it, I'll take it. Okay, so that's Bitcoin on lower time frame. Play the range, people. We have a reasonable we have reasons to think range here. We don't have all the reasons for a range. We need more price action to call it. Well, what is a range? Equal highs and equal lows. Yeah. We have the dump low, then we have the bounce, and we respected the middle of the range. Enough for me to call it, well, I'm assuming it's a range, and I'll play the range game. Everyone from Crypto Traders Arena, all the members should know how to play the range game. If you don't know, well, stick around and learn. Join the next Capo 1 and I'll teach you. Okay, so first attempt to short will be around here in the short reload zone. Maybe shark, maybe a general setup. Let's see. We have anything on indicators? Well, no. Let's zoom in on 50-minute chart. Let's see what we have here. No, for the moment I don't have enough reasons to short. The price has to go a bit higher and then maybe. Now going back on 1 hour, let's look at Ethereum here. Similar. Yeah? The dump, the low, the bounce, the high. Let me show you something, people. You have the low, you have the high. Well, let's assume, let's put the 4-hour chart, and let's assume that you want to think range here. Well, after a big dump and the dead cat bounce, usually form a range, and we try to hold that level. It's pretty simple. You take the low, you take the high, and look where we bounced from 50%. Is the middle of the so-called assumed range respected? Look left, look right, you see that is respected. I have all the reasons to think range here. I don't have a confirmation. I need the price to reject here to tell me that is a range, and I'll even try to frame a setup here because I'm assuming it's a range, or I need equal lows, price to go to test this level and then go down and test this one and then bounce back in the middle. That will confirm the range, but until we'll confirm the range, I could assume that we have a range. Look at this one. Similar for Bitcoin. Yeah? If I'll take the same tool, I'll take the low, I'll go here and I'll go there and I'll zoom in. You look at it. Is it respecting the middle of the range? Yes. So now I have the Monday range, but I have the bigger range, and if we'll test these levels, that's a short for me. Pretty simple. I'm not using complicated tools. I'm not speaking something you don't understand. I try to keep it as simple as possible every live stream. You know that I'm a stupid trader. I love the simple tools that are easy to execute and easy to explain and easy to use by everyone. So Ethereum, if we'll bounce in the short reload zone, well, it's time to pay attention. Maybe it's not strong enough to take the highs. And if we'll form a short general setup, okay. If we'll take the highs here, SFU setup, our favorite setup. Okay? Okay. And my phone is ringing again. Sorry for 1 minute. Sorry people, again, some problems need to be resolved. So again, here I'll think about a short idea. Here I must take this SFU if will form an SFU on lower time frame. Simple. Similar like on Bitcoin. Zooming out on 4-hour chart, actually I am on 4-hour chart. I was thinking is a bit stronger here and will give us a secondary test like we have here. Shoulder, a bit complicated, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I was waiting for another bounce here. It's not too late to get that one. So if the price will come here and I'll see a setup, I'll try to short. Why? The risk to reward will be really nice. If I'll get an EM here low enough to give me a nice risk to reward and think about the take profit of the entire pattern, head and shoulder pattern is here or more maybe, then the risk reward is good enough to attempt a short at 62 kind of level. Here, not so much. Why? Where I should put my stop loss? All the way up. If I have the entry here, the stop loss there, if I have a 2R until the long reload zone, well, not the best. Not the best one. Solana, trying to hold 65, 60, $70. No, I don't see anything special on Solana. Yes, on 4-hour chart. Actually, on 1-hour chart. There you go. AB, CD. We had this short, made nice money. Then we said, well, this is an AB equals CD. And this is an M here. And we got risk free. I told you to get risk free if you took the AB equals CD in the before the New York session. Yeah? Then we SFU'd one more time. New York session, usually it's SFUing the previous session. We SFU'd that, and that was the trade. If you manage to take that trade, look at the result. It's that simple. Now, what we can do now? What was yesterday is history. Nothing we can do about it. What we can do now? Well, we should wait a little bit more. If you really want to short, you should think a retest of the Monday low here. Okay? You will see some confluence. We can assume this is a swing high on lower time frame. I think we can. If we draw a fib from this high to this low and we put a short reload zone, do we get any confluence? There you go. So on 1 hour and lower time frame, this is a swing high, this is a swing low, this is the short reload zone, confluence with the Monday low. If you get an EM here and you get a general setup or something, that should trigger. Even on 5-minute chart, if the market will produce an EM around here, that it's a good area to think short. I don't see anything special on indicators, to be honest, but maybe now in the London session, maybe later in the New York session, we'll have that EM. Now let's go back on 1 hour. On 1 hour, nothing we can do. We should wait here. Zoom out a little bit. What do we have here from this high? Low, equal highs and equal lows. Okay. Then lower highs and lower lows. So we are clearly in a downtrend. And the volatility is increasing. To think long, to even think about a long, you need a fucking double in a good location here. You are fighting against the downtrend on 1 hour time frame. So yeah, you can think long if you are playing this SFU, for example. That was a nice one. If you are trading the Asia session. But to think reversal, you need a double. You need clear reasons to think, well, we'll stop dumping and we'll reverse and we'll go back up. Okay, short reload zone is all the way up here. The risk reward is good enough, but you need a double. You need a clear setup. Okay, that's yes. This one is looking similar, but a bit more untradeable. You can see we are testing already the Monday low. Probably if you draw the fib from this swing high to this swing low, this one actually, short reload zone is there. Maybe even a test of the Monday high, maybe will produce a short. Sajid is asking if we can join Capwa 1 if we are extreme beginners. Well, Capwa 1 is made for beginners. Yeah? I will not teach you what a candle is, how a candle is formed. The body, the wicks, the tails, the opening, the close. No. I'll briefly telling you about that. Why? Because you can learn that for on YouTube, on every platform, on any. If you ask AI, I will tell you exactly. But yeah, I'll show you what a divergence is. I'll show you how to make a plan, what kind of plan, exactly how to frame setups, how to read the market, what the market state is, what the market structure is. So definitely yes. Okay, now gold, we hit a level someone pointed out yesterday. Can we reverse and bounce back to the Monday high, Monday low? Yes, we can. So you can see the W. If you want to take that W with the bullish divergence, considering that SFU its allocation, it's up to you. So we can have a potential long here on gold. Remember, low risk. Why? Gold is weak. For the moment, gold is fucking weak. Let's see if we have a 2R. Kind of pathetic. Not even 2R, we 1.6. So either you frame it differently or you just leave it alone. Okay, we said something yesterday about bit. This one. You remember this one? We discussed it, and I explained you that this one could pump a lot higher before we'll dump. We need a clear wick to the upside, and it's not making a wick. We tried here, and now it's pumping higher. You can see. Don't fuck around. This one could go from 9 to 20. Wait for a clear rejection, and at the retest of the rejection or at the SFU of that rejection, you can play around. I don't have time in this live stream to explain you the setup I prefer for shitcoins when they are pumping and dumping. This is a pump and dump? Of course it is. But how high will pump? We don't know. Could pump to 9, could pump to 10, could pump to 20, could even pump to 100. Some people said, well, the volume is not increasing. Doesn't need to increase the volume. If they control the coin and they don't sell and they only buy, guess what will happen? Until enough people will join the crowd of bullish people buying and following in. And the insider will say, well, it's enough. Yeah, we got enough beginners there. Okay, dump it. And then we'll dump like crazy. Yeah? So if someone is controlling this one, we can pump. They could pump it as much as they want. So I had a discussion in a live stream with someone. He said that, well, no, it's not correct. I told him not to post day trades or scalps on shitcoins like this. I think he got upset. It's his problem. That's the conclusion. Yeah, that's why I don't like to let beginners trade something like this, because they'll break their necks. If someone doesn't know how to trade and took a short here and doesn't have a stop loss, now he's out. He lost his portfolio, and I cannot allow that to happen under my surveillance, under Crypto Traders Arena name. I'll do my best to stop that. I could stop all of them? No, but I'll do my best. Well, Bookward, we can, will the time to short shitcoins in a dead cat bounce will come. This one is to be watched. This one, it's nice to watch. Wait for a big week, rejection, clear rejection on 4-hour chart, most likely. Yeah? Then a retest of that one or an SFU of that one, and it's possible. For the moment, you can see the volume is increasing. No bearish divergence, not even on 1 hour. Yeah, you can see it's fucking around here. Anyway, was just an example, people. Just an example to show you that it's not good to fuck around on shitcoins on as low as 5 minute charts. Tick on 4 hour and daily. Don't try to outsmart the market. Shitcoins will take your money. XRP, okay, XRP. That's the last one, people. Why? As you saw, I had to pause the live stream multiple times, and I hate that, but there are some things I need to do. Okay, zoom out on daily. Location acceptable. I think it's fighting $1. Will hold? I don't know. Give me daily, weekly W's, and you can think something. But honestly, I think Ripple needs this consolidation. Yeah. When you see, after you see a consolidation like this, you can think Ripple will perform again. Yeah, look at it. Bouncing and then consolidating for 1 fucking year or 2 years. Bouncing, then consolidating for 2 years. We just did a really nice bounce, and we need that long consolidation. If you manage to buy it at the same level, 50 cents, okay. As a day trader or as a trader, I don't think. We can have an SFU here, maybe yes, maybe not. Is weak as fuck, and nothing we should do about it. So doesn't get my attention, Sajid. Ripple, it's ugly to trade. Okay, people. That being said, let's call it a live stream. Sorry about the delay. Sorry about I'm not focused 100% on the live stream. I'll take a break and I'll resolve my problems, and hopefully I'll be back in the New York session. Okay? Okay. Repost this, the tweet. Yeah. Repost this one for more people to see it, for more people to see that I'm not focused 100% on the live stream and I'm taking breaks. Okay, I'm joking. See you in the next one, people. See you in the next one.